This is crazy. Like, I am so sick and tired of the California wildfires that we see now. It almost feels like at an annual basis now. It's like every other year is a wildfire that's just absolutely obliterating the state of California. Like, once upon a time, you used to have to die to see hell, but it looks like just visit California, bro. These wildfires have gone insane, and we got the Fox News covering this. This is crazy.
Out a couple of things. You're in Malibu, and where you are in Pacific Palisades and Malibu has come up in this reporting, and that is that 2 what they call civilian deaths have been reported. Those are people we would think who were not first responders. A high, significant list of injuries among people who did not evacuate. I've been hearing you say this from the beginning. You have to get out.
Look at this background, man. It looks like a set of a film.
It's been extraordinary to watch people trying to get out of here over the last 24 hours, but in some cases it's just been impossible. And I just want to show you what is happening here right now. This is in the heart of the Pacific Palisades, a densely packed neighborhood. We have been here now, Harris, for about an hour and a half in this particular location. Up to Brian's right, this house was on fire when we first got here, just beginning to burn. Then one of its walls fell into this one in the front yard where we're standing right now. That was literally about 45 minutes ago. This was a 2-story house. This is what is left of it. Now the embers have spread to the one next door, left of that again. And you can see that one is on its way towards burning to the ground. The ferocity of the flames, I can tell you that Brian Ullman, our cameraman, and I have been feeling here has been so intense. We've literally had to back off on several occasions. But as we come back out to the street here, Harris, I want to show you this street. This is a street. And remember, Pacific Palisades is not some far-flung suburb that we often travel to for these fires, 30, 40 miles outside of L.A. in the hinterlands. This is in the heart of Los Angeles, and this is the street.
How are you guys not sick and tired of this, bro? Like, how? From living in L.A., this is an annual thing. Again, I'm residing in New York City. The wildfires in Los Angeles doesn't surprise me. This is an annual thing where you got to risk having to evacuate your homes, leaving everything behind, potentially losing everything for things that you can't control, bro. Like I even hit up my man's early in the day just to make sure he was all right. He's not even in Los Angeles. But like for you guys to have to deal with this, it's like I don't know, bro. It's just certain cities that deal with natural causes like this, tornadoes, earthquake. I stay far away from, man. To have to lose everything
as far as we
over
can
something
see,
that you can't control is nuts.
Every single home on this street gone. And you look up to the skies as well. It's an apocalyptic scene here today. This is 8:37 in the morning now. You can see a tiny patch of blue sky. The rest of it covered by gray smoke. Harris, I've been covering fires in California, wildfires, for many, many years. And I can honestly tell you, Harris, I have never seen anything like this. We're so used to them being in less densely populated areas, but this one started in the hills just above the Pacific Palisades and just roared down into this neighborhood. And you saw probably, Harris, those, as we walked back towards this building burning, you saw probably those now iconic pictures of the people trying to get out of a neighborhood called Pacific Highlands. There's one road in, one road out to that particular neighborhood. People were trying to get out, including friends of my daughter who attend Palisades Charter High School here. They could not get out. People abandoned their cars. It blocked the streets. They were told by firefighters, there is nothing we can do right now. We need you to go back to your home. So this family, and many like them, simply had to go back to their home and wait there, hoping and praying that these heroic firefighters could keep the flames from their front door, when at times they were just a matter of yards from those front doors. Absolutely terrifying for everybody. Now, fortunately, obviously here, all of these buildings have been evacuated. People have got out. But as you can see, there is such a long way to go. There is not even the facility right now for firefighters to protect these properties. They're just having to let them burn. It is still at this point a question of saving lives, Harris. This is going to go on for a long time, Harris.
So I don't want to miss this, because I heard you earlier saying that your child was ready to graduate high school from a school that you've been watching to see if it's been destroyed today. Just hearing the mention of 10% of total schools in the areas that are burning across LA County, and now Riverside County too, with the Tyler fire that's popped up. 10% of total schools shut down. They made that decision late last night. They will wait until 4 p.m. later today, their time in California, to decide if they'll keep the schools closed. This is affecting so many more people outside those fire zones because of the bad air quality. Jonathan, I'm going to give you a chance to literally go someplace where you can catch your breath. And God bless you out there. Stay safe. I see some things flying around. I pray for all of our reporters, all the first responders, everybody out there showing us the story and fighting for lives out there. Jonathan, thank you. Kenichi Haskett is the Los Angeles County Fire Department Section Chief. And you want to talk about a group of people who are on the job. I got to tell you, Chief, when the Los Angeles County Fire Chief, Maroney, spoke just moments ago, he said that you all are on the job until you have 100% containment, and you have 0 now. God bless you. What does this look like up close?
This morning when I was driving in again last night and patrolling, we're seeing winds last night over 100 miles an hour. Those amber casts that you see from your footage right now that's showing, those will cast ambers over 3 or 4 football fields. So multiple structures, as Fire Chief Maroney mentioned, probably well over 1,000 structures unfortunately destroyed.
100-mile-per-hour winds on top of this blaze. 100.
But our top priority right now, despite the weather, despite the wind, is to make sure everyone gets out safely. So we need people to please adhere to the evacuation orders. If you don't feel safe, leave. If you're in a warning, you can leave. Right now, we're really focused on a life threat, which pivots our resources to saving people first. And that's why we don't have the resources able to help protect structures. So, but our priority is to save lives.
Chief Haskett, talk to me about those people who really couldn't get out. I mean, you have people who physically cannot walk. They are inside their homes with all sorts of health situations going on. I mean, that's the human condition for all of us across the world. So you have those people in communities. Some of them could not get out. And I don't know if you could hear our reporter, Jonathan Hunt, maybe not. But he was saying that some people tried to get out and it was too late for them. So they were told to go back to their homes. So many people heeded the warnings, but you can't always get everybody out. What happens to those people?
We send firefighters in there to evacuate them. We'll load them on our engines, we'll load them on our patrols, or we'll load on our ambulances. So we will go in there to save people.
Talk to me, if you can, about what can be done from the air. With those winds, I'm not imagining you're putting up a lot of choppers with the possibility with retardant and all of that.
The fixed wing and the rotary wing, the helicopters all have been grounded. They wanted to fly first flight this morning, but we grounded everything at 7:30 p.m. last night. And the winds, they were seeing gusts up to 100 miles an hour. And this morning I was seeing gusts as I was driving in on the fire line over 60 miles.
I'll tell you one thing. This country don't got no time to be helping out these other countries and wars and whatnot. After looking what California's going through, all hands on deck. Every resource has to be pushed towards the state of California, bro. Like
miles an hour.
Yeah. I know when I was talking about how you stay on the job until this is 100% contained, what does the timeline look like in terms of what you're seeing burn now? More than 5,000 acres at last check, and it's building so quickly.
We're still in the initial attack. As you see fire actively burning structures, I'd imagine for the recovery phase, this is going to go on for weeks.
To even get full containment?
100% containment, probably at least a week, if not
weeks.
More.
Wow, that's a long time.
Man said weeks.
I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. I know that sometimes you and your teams across America will say, don't call us heroes, but you are, and you're a blessing. Stay safe.
That is tough. That is a man that literally has no answers. You know, there is no hero that's coming to save the day. Again, they're at the mercy of Mother Nature. You know, whether it's the police department, the fire department, politicians, the president can't say nothing, can't do nothing. There's apparently it seems like there was no way to really prevent this, and there's no way to really contain it. You know, prayers out to the people in California. This is horrific. Like, this looks like a film. You know what I mean? Like, this looks like a set. And the flames are just, it's not just the flames, it's the embers, it's the wind on top of it that's helping it spread. And the fact that this might go on for weeks, we're talking about what? How long has it been? 36 hours? Prayers to California, bro. I'm going to holler at you guys next video.